Alright, so today I thought I would talk about some beauty products I'm really into and some beauty products I'm really not into. And I did consider just calling it a favorites video, but the problem is that I don't cycle through products as much as I think a lot of other YouTubers might. I like to have a lot of variety in my selection of makeup, but when it comes day to day, I like picking a few solid go-to products and really using them, and I may stick with them for a few months, which kind of makes it hard to find new favorites every month. So I don't really know what I'm going to call this video. I guess you will find out in the title when I finally can figure it out. But it's kind of talking about products that I've been using for a couple months now. And some will be positive, some will be meh, and some will be not so good. I'm going to start with the products I really love, then the products that were real kind of meh, and then the products that I was like eh. Alright, so first product I want to talk about is this. Yeah, it's all like fingerprinty and stuff, but it's this product, it's this highlighter from Jouer, and this came up as a favorite for a lot of beauty YouTubers. It came up as the 2016 favorite, and as you know, because I was doing the Ultra 100 pan thing, I couldn't actually buy it, so I bought it once I was finished and tried it and loved it. So this is in Citron. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's semi-pigmented, but it's much more reflective than anything. Definitely one of my favorite highlighters. I love that the powder is so soft and just very buttery. So definitely a favorite for me. Next product I have is an eyeshadow. It is from NARS. This is kind of an older packaging, and it's a duo. It is the Mandragoo. Oof. You'll see the name. I'll link the products down below, so if you're interested you can check them out. But I mean, this seems like for most people a very boring product because it's kind of, they're both matte shades. This is like a tan matte, like a skin color matte, and this is kind of more of a taupey matte. And yeah, it looks super boring, but this is the perfect combination for creating a very soft, conservative, work appropriate eye look. What I like about this shadow, may be a little different to why a lot of people love eyeshadows, is that they are not super pigmented. So I can, especially in my sleep-deprived, sleepy state in the morning when I do my makeup, I can swirl my brush in it. I don't have to worry about tapping it off or I picked up too much product or anything like that. I just swirl it, just like, you know, swish it on, and then I'm good to go. So it's just a very simple eye look, and especially when I travel for work, this is the palette that I will bring because it is so small, and that's all you need for the entire eye. So I love that. Speaking of eyeshadow, the other palette that I've been trying to get into and I really love is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. This is the old one, that's why it's a little thicker, and you're going to notice that it doesn't have the names on here. I took the names that were on this leaflet and I just kind of glue tacked it to this because I don't really need the mirror per se, because I usually do my makeup at home where I have a mirror, so that's why. Firstly, it smells like cocoa powder, so it's amazing, and it's something, it may sound silly, but when in the morning when you're really tired and you smell something delicious and sweet, it just kind of like, it's kind of perks you up a little bit. So I think it's a great palette to use in the morning. It does have my must-have shades when it comes to work. It has the nice tan shade here, and this isn't really taupe. This is a little bit warmer than taupe, but I use this in my crease if I need, and if I'm going for, like if I'm going to go for drinks after work or something, or dinner after work or something like that, then I might put this in the outer corner just to smoke it out just a little bit to give me a little bit more of an evening look. But I use this on the weekends too if I'm doing makeup, and as you can see, it's just got a really great variety of shades. I think this would be a great travel palette because it would have lots and lots of colors to choose from. The only thing is that it is a little bit bulky, so it's probably not good for like lightweight travel, but in terms of variety, it's amazing. I really love this palette. I have some nail polish favorites, and they're a little bit different. So this one is Dior in Tutu, and I think this came out in 2014. It was like a limited edition collection, and I wore this a lot when I was in Japan recently. It's got this beautiful soft pink shade, but it's quite like the color you get on your nails is pretty much what you see in the bottle. It is quite opaque, so that's the thing I really loved about this one. And yet it reminded me of Sakura. It's just such a beautiful soft pink. But before I went away on holiday, I was using this shade a lot, and I think I actually might go back to this shade. This one is from The Body Shop, and it is called Almond Kiss. I got this actually in my, I think I got this in the advent calendars from December, and I just thought it was a very interesting nude shade because it's not really like if your skin tone was a little darker, it would be like a true nude to your skin shade. But this is actually a little darker than my natural skin tone. And I don't know, it's like, I feel like when I wear this in pictures, it looks so-so. But in person, when I wear it, I just love how nude it is without being really nude, if that makes sense. My last favorite is this kind of like, it reminds me of Touche Éclat, but it's not. It's the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch. It's basically an under eye brightener. It physically functions very similar to the Touche Éclat by YSL, but in terms of highlighting, I feel like it's quite on par to my Bobbi Brown Tinted Eye Brightener. The only difference is that this does tend to dry quite a bit faster, and it doesn't seem as liquid as my brightener. So in a way that works out really well for me because formulation is a little thicker. So I feel like once I put it just, I'm actually wearing it now. So if I put it just, I usually put it just here, and then I'll use a synthetic brush and then pat it down. Sometimes I'll use the Beauty Blender, but I feel like the synthetic brush is a little bit better at just packing it down. I may have to go twice if I want to make sure I get like really bright under eyes. But yeah, it's basically just sort of applicator, and it's very easy to get in the inner corners and around the eyes. So love this. Only downside is I think I've not been using it for very long, and I think I'm already about halfway through using this product, maybe. But I feel like it's gonna go really quickly, and that's the only thing that kind of bothers me about this. But it is Maybelline, so it is a lot more affordable than Bobbi Brown. Okay, now onto some products that I'm really not loving, that I am probably going to have to throw out because I'm not having it. I think one of them I'm going to try and persevere a little bit longer. I'll talk about that one first. I think the others I'm probably going to throw out. So the first one is the Chanel Face Primer in LeBlanc Brightening Makeup Base, and I got this in Hong Kong a little while ago. It comes in kind of like this pump. I don't think it does anything. I don't think it primes my face at all. It's quite liquid, so when I apply it on, I have to really rub it in so that my skin can kind of absorb it. And then I put makeup on it and I see no difference. In fact, I feel like sometimes it makes my makeup go on a little bit more cakey for some reason. I've been using it for about a solid month, and I can say that when I stopped using it, I felt like my foundation was going on smoother. So you know that there's something not good about a primer if it causes your makeup to go on worse than it was if without it. So I would never purchase this again, no way. But like, it's Chanel, so I feel really bad if I just throw it out, but it's not doing a great job. I feel like I get slightly better results if I apply a super thin layer. Then I feel like it doesn't really do anything for my skin. Like, it doesn't make my makeup last longer, but it doesn't make it look bad either. So at least I get to use it up, even though it is kind of pointless. So I would not recommend this. The other one is a product from Canmake. It is the powder eyeliner. I actually had used this on a makeup look not too long ago. It's probably, I don't know if it's live or not yet, as the liner, because I really wanted to use something that could cake on the liner. This was not working. I don't know what I did in the end of that video, but like, I had to put so much water in here to activate it, and then I'd use my brush and I'd really dig in to get lots and lots of product and try and pack it on, and it wasn't very pigmented. Like, it worked as an eyeliner. It's good as a softer eyeliner if maybe that's what you're going for, but personally when I put eyeliners on, I want them to be like pitch black, like the night. I want it to be super dark, and this wasn't doing it for me. And if it doesn't do that for me, I don't see what the point of using this is, because I have to go through the effort of getting water to put on it, to then apply it, then let my eye dry. Like, it's just so much effort for a pretty mediocre result. Now the last product is going to break my heart a little bit because it is quite expensive, and I got this off a recommendation from a fashion blogger. I think Gary Peppergirl maybe uses this. And I thought this would be perfect because I do travel quite often, and so my skin dries out quite a lot. So I'm always looking for ways to really hydrate my skin so that it can survive the plane ride. And when she mentioned this, I thought, perfect, this would be so good. If her skin looks amazing all the time, this will make me look amazing, won't it? I don't know if it would make me look amazing because it smells terrible. Oh gosh. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be a herbal scent or something, but I really don't like it. Like, I put it on my face and I just sit there and I feel kind of okay, so I should talk about the product. It is Cosmetics Rescue Plus. It is basically an intense hydrating balm and mask. So you put it on your face, you leave it on for either a few minutes, or the instructions say you can leave it on overnight, and it's supposed to leave your skin looking, feeling soft and amazing and hydrated. And I'm sad to say that I haven't been able to give it a fair shot because the smell is just so overwhelming that I actually start to feel nauseous with it on my face, and so I have to take it off. And even when I wash it off, I can still smell it, so I have to take a shower. This seems a little bit over the top for a product that essentially is supposed to be helping you hydrate, and you need to take a shower to get rid of it. I don't know whether I'm just very sensitive for the smell. Maybe you guys have tried it and you loved it, but I don't know whether the smell is overly herbal or what. But I'm just not a fan. So that is it. Those are all the products I wanted to talk about for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing week, day, whatever it is. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.